Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lydia, back to you with another video. And today's video is going to be how to fulfill this face or a full face of makeup with just drugstore products. Some of these products I've known and I've used for many years. Some of these products I'm using for the very first time. So if you want to stay tuned and see how I achieve this look, make sure you keep watching. Alright y'all, so we're gonna get started. First thing we're gonna go in with is the primer. Remember, everything is drugstore, so some of these I'm using for the first time. And the first one is NYX primer. It's called the Marshmallow Primer, and I've been seeing this over Target, you know, different places, so I'm like, let me try it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my finger. This is how it looks like. It's like a creamy substance, as opposed to the gel-like substance that I get with the Milk primer. So it's already something different. Okay, and if I'm looking down here, I'm looking at my phone, which is I'm using as a little mirror. Make sure I get it all in my face. All on my neck. It smells good though. Has a really nice scent. Okay. Alright, so I'm already messing up. I was supposed to start off with my spray, my facial spray, which is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I don't know if you could see that right there. So I'm still gonna spray it just so I can set the primer. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Spray that, get that settled in. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with my handy dandy, actually no. I'm going in with a new product. It's NYX as well. It's called the Pro Fix Stick Correcting Concealer. So this is what it's looking like. And I got the color Nutmeg, which is also the same color of my regular concealer. So I'm gonna try this as a color corrector. I'm gonna use it on the dark spots all over my face. It's just something that I've been trying to correct all of last year. I'm gonna grab a mirror so I can see what I'm doing more effectively. But yeah, I've just been trying to get my skin right. This past year, nobody told me that when in your 30s, you're gonna have like really bad acne, like adult acne. Like I thought once you turn 30, you know, your face is glowing, you know, everything is shining, everything is clear. But no, my face showed me shaggy last year. It showed me pepper. It showed me a hard time. It really, like, it just abandoned me. Like it betrayed me last year. So literally I've been spending all of last year trying to repair my skin. So, but it's getting better. It's been worse than this, but it's getting better. I'm just using this to cover those spots. This one is definitely more pigmented than my regular concealer. So we'll see if this makes any difference in the coverage. I'm gonna take my blending brush and I'm gonna blend that right on in. So it's looking like it's covering a bit. It's definitely lighter than my regular concealer. I mean, it's the same color, Nutmeg, but it looks like it's a little lighter. I guess that's what it's supposed to look like when it's correcting and not necessarily just covering like concealers do. Okay, now that's all blended in. I know I look like a ghost right now, but in the end, it'll make sense. But next, I'm going to set all of this concealer with the Morphe translucent setting powder. I'm also using this for the very first time, so let's see how it goes. This is how it looks inside. I don't know if you can see it. It's just a white powder. It's a lot of powder. Just setting the concealer with this powder, making sure that it stays basically. Okay, so after we've done this, I'm going to go in with foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation in the shade 355 Coconut, and that's usually my shade for the powder. So I just got the same shade for the foundation, and I've used this foundation before. Back in the day, I used to use this foundation, so I can stand for this foundation. It's a pretty good foundation. I'm gonna put it on the brush. I don't like that it doesn't have a pump though. That's one thing I just don't like about it. So you have to be careful with how much you're putting on there. And I may put like one more pump after this. So once I do that, I'm gonna spray it with my NYX setting spray, matte finish setting spray. Marinate. Let that marinate. And I'm gonna put it all over my skin. This might look a little lighter because, you know, all of these light products that I put under my skin, like the concealer. So it might look a little lighter, but it's probably gonna oxidize to my shade. And put a little bit more. And I also be using my mirror, so if I'm looking away, that's what I'm looking at, just to make sure I'm blending it correctly. Ooh, getting this thing everywhere. That's why I don't like that it doesn't have a pump, because you can't really control. So I feel like I'm putting a lot. But it does give full coverage. It's definitely buildable, which is what I like about this foundation. Okay, so now that I've blended the foundation, I'm going to go in with the powder. Same from Maybelline Fit Me, color 355. On the different brush. Just going to put that all over, make sure it's blending. So now that we've done the powder, we're going to go in with the concealer. So I'm going to be using, again from Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Cafe. I'm going to use that in my T-zone area, under my eye, across my nose, a little bit on my forehead, on my chin, and under my nose. And I've also used this one in the past, so I can vouch for Maybelline products. They have good products. Put it down the bridge of my nose, like so, like that. Create like a V shape on my forehead, and then fill it in. Also gonna put it under my chin and a little under my nose. we can highlight those areas. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques sponge. I'm going to spray some finishing spray on that, make it a little damp, and I'm going to blend that in. And on the forehead, and blend on my chin. I'm done with that, and usually I would go in with another concealer, but I couldn't find another one, so I'm going to use the same one, and I'm just going to put, yeah, I will use another lighter concealer, but I didn't want to risk finding another concealer that I probably wasn't going to like, or I don't know. I just wasn't trying to risk it. So I'm going to use the same one and just going to put it under my eyes. Okay, so now that's set, I'm going to go back in with the Morphe setting powder, and I'm going to use that under wherever I put the concealer. That's actually, I do have a new blush. It's from e.l.f. It's called the Putty Blush. And I think the color on there, I don't see the Bali. The color is Bali. So it's like a reddish, brownish kind of blush, close to kind of raisin, but it's a little darker. So I do probably want to put this first. I'm thinking is a cream blush. I technically was supposed to put this before the powder, right? Was not supposed to put this. I've never used a cream blush before, so I don't know how this works. So I'm gonna put it now, and if I need to reapply it, I'm just gonna reapply it. But we'll see how it goes. I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but I'll put it on now real quickly. Okay. Do I see anything? Hold on. Okay, I see a little something. Okay. Okay, there we go. And I don't want to put too much, because I'm not really a blush girl like that. So, it looks cute. It looks really pretty. I actually really like it. I don't know. I may reapply it, because I have to put the powder under my eye. So I may reapply it afterwards. Yeah. So let's just see how this all works out. I don't know right at this point. So I'm gonna use a blending brush to go under my eye. I mean, not a brush, a sponge. A blender to go under my eye, so I can set the concealer. And I'm gonna put it, dry it down, so those who have those smile lines, it can help to prevent most of it from coming through. Like if you have harsh smile lines, it won't prevent everything, but it's a good kind of guard so that it won't come out as much once you dry it down. And do the other side. On my forehead. Wherever I put that concealer, that's how I'm going to put it. That blush peeking through though. Peeking through though. But I may have to reapply it because I still have to put contour on too, so. But it's peeking through though. So now that we've done that, I'm going to clean off the excess powder. Because I don't want it to set for too long. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to go with my contour palette from Black Radiance. This is the medium to dark palette, and I'm just going to use the contour shade on here. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera and I'm gonna be back. Okay, so I'm back, the brows are done. So what I use on the brows is my Morphe eyebrow pencil in the color Java, and I use my concealer jar to conceal under my eye. So yeah, so next thing I'm going to do is the eyes. So what I'm gonna do, I don't even know which eye look I'm gonna do, but I may just do my everyday look, which is not really much. But first I'm just gonna set the eyes with some powder. I'm going to be using the Morphe palette. So this is the 35V. I don't know if you can see it. Right here, 35V palette. This is how it looks like. Has all these colors. Get all these colors. Probably gonna be using these two. Oh goodness, you can't see. These two as a transition color on the crease of my eye. These two, mix these two, and then I'm gonna probably use this as my lid color. Just keep it real simple, like a nude look, like a pinky nude type look. So keep it real simple. Use that as a transition color and the crease of my eyes. Those two colors that I showed you. I think the names are Swoon, no sorry, In the Zone and Spice. Because honestly, everyday makeup, I don't even really do shadows these days, to be quite honest with you. But if I were to do a shadow, this would be it. It wouldn't be too much. Either this or a smoky eye. It wouldn't be that much, honestly. So next I'm gonna use this brush. I'm gonna use this brown shade called Addicted on the corners of my eyes. Okay. I'm gonna use a blending brush to make sure that it all blends well together. It's not harsh. For the lid, I'm gonna use that color that I mentioned. That is Risque. Is it? Hold on. Yeah, Risque on the lids. So it's like a pinky nudish color. Let me use it on the lid. So I'm gonna go back in with that brown shade so I make sure I don't lose that color on the end. I'm gonna go in with the liner. The liner I'm gonna use is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. Excuse me, so I'm looking down here because I need both hands to do this. Next thing I'm gonna do, oh, I also did not set my brows. I'm gonna be using the NYX, the brow glue to just set my brows, make sure that they stay in place. Other brow, this one is very, very tacky. Okay, next I'm gonna do my under eye. I'm gonna line them with the L'Oreal Infallible Never Fail eyeliner. I'm gonna line my waterline. I swear by this eyeliner. It's so good. It's so dark. It's so black. It gets you right. So looking for eyeliner, use this. Don't waste your money. Use this. Okay, so next I'm gonna just go in with the lashes. I was gonna do fake lashes, but I just don't have the time to. Once again, Maybelline for the win. Maybelline False Lash Lift. So this will give you make it appear like you have falsies. So it's called the Falsies Lash Lift. So this is what we're gonna use. So I hook it from underneath and I curl it, and then I go under. So I hook it from over the lash, curl it, then I go under. Isn't that pretty? My lashes do need to grow a little bit more. I think where I've been missing a few because of, you know, the fake individual lashes that I've been doing, and it still hasn't really grown to the point where I want it to have, to where it was before. So I'm like, my lashes are not really lashing like that. So just giving it time to grow. Also gonna do the bottom lash. So I'm gonna also go under my eye with a little color, like a little, that same brown color. I'm gonna use it under my eye. Just smudge it under my eye. I'm gonna spray my face. And I'm gonna go back in with the Maybelline Fit Me Press Powder as a all over face powder. Just gonna use my Real Techniques brush. When I've done that, I'm gonna go back in with the e.l.f. Putty brush. I said brush. e.l.f. Putty blush. I'm gonna go back in with that. Hopefully it shows up again. I don't know if it will. Okay, I see it a little bit again. Okay. It's coming back up again. Okay. I'm gonna go in with the highlighter. I'm gonna just use the highlighter that's in the my Black Radiance contour palette. They have a highlighter right here, so I'm just gonna use this as my highlighter. My highlighter brush. Put that right on top of the blush and under my eye and over my eyebrow. Top of the blush, under my eye, and over my eyebrow. So to set the whole face, we're going to be using the Morphe Mini Continuous Setting Mist. This is how it looks. Make sure I shake it up. Then I'm going to go in with my lips. I'm going to be using the NYX lip pencil, and this is this color? An espresso. That's like the dark brown color. So it's going to be equivalent to your chestnut or your what's the other one? Chestnut and cork from MAC, or if you have another brand that you use. Just gonna line the lips with that. It's not as dark as I would like it, but it's still doing the job. Okay. And I'm gonna use these two, actually these three NYX lip glosses. I'm gonna mix Ginger Snap Butter Gloss and Abu Dhabi Soft Matte Lip Cream. I'm gonna go in with Abu Dhabi at first. I forgot to put some color in my tear duct. Just gonna put a little gold. To make the eyes pop a little bit. And this is the finished look. The finished look. I think it came out nicely. It's the eyes. Yeah, I think it looks good. So I'm gonna get dressed and show you the final look. Alright y'all, so here's the final look. It's very simple, but still cute, still giving, you know? Proud of these products. So thank you so much for watching. If you want more content like this, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Also comment down below what other videos you want to see. Like, do you want more makeup videos like this, or more fashion videos, or more lifestyle videos, get ready with me, you know, whatever. Comment down below and let me know. But thank you so much for supporting and watching. See you next time. Bye.